Alright, hello everyone. Here we are back for a guide. Just going to set up my stuff a little bit. I'm going to use a Kingmaker. I'm going to use a plus 10% into this headwind, get a little bit of extra ring adjustment going. And what I'm going to recommend for this one, it's kind of, it's really not a risky shot, but it does take, definitely some precision to pull off. Now, what I like about it the most is you really don't have to pull this off too well. You can be in the rough and you'll still be up there, plenty far enough. Give yourself a very, very good chance. So what my method is going to kind of rely on is maybe about 4.5 topspin here. And you'll see that I'll set up my guide very, very aggressively here towards the top half of the fairway. It's because I'm into a headwind, and there you can see about 5 rings. And you can see with my ball guide how it's just in the rough. Anytime that you have a headwind like this, it's going to compress a little bit, so it'll never actually end up at that spot. And here you can see that I'm getting, a little bit aggressive, not really using any curl or anything, just kind of going to let the natural wind effect kind of carry it over there to the right, and let's just see how this works out. So it wasn't able to check up. It's really going to just be kind of a luck kind of rollout that you need, because I've had it check up. But if you can get it right on that little smidge of fairway, it's going to give you a very, very easy thorn shot. So that's why you see me just kind of going at this with a little bit more precision with the way that I'm trying to do it. But also keep in mind, if you back off of that a little bit, you can get snagged in the rough. So it's really just, it's going to, just require just the perfect amount of touch. And hopefully, you can get it to roll out. But as I was stating earlier, I'm not too worried about that. I really don't care if it's here. We can still maneuver this rather easily. It is a little bit uphill, so I don't want elevation here, maybe the other way. And I'll just try to size this one up here, try to figure out where my landing zone is going to be. This is about half club right here, and we'll try to set up very close to around that half club. And we'll use a very similar number here, 2 half club here. So maybe 1.6 rings. And it looks like I might just need just a wee bit of curl as well. Oops, that's too much. So here you can see just a little bit of curl. Well, got my perfect. Let's see how this turns out. It might not be enough curl. Yeah, it was, but it just wasn't enough. It didn't have enough steam because it's into the headwind. But you can see that I can give myself still a very makeable shot. It's going to be very short, straightforward. And if you can manage to get it into the fairway right there, it is going to give you a very easy thorn to where you can basically, backspin it with some side spin, and very similar to the video that you saw on number 1. You can just use kind of your bend around the pin. Keep it in mind that you'll probably need about 3 side spin in this case, because the wind is very hard left to right. So it's going to kind of resist. So if you get that thorn in the fairway, you're going to want to up the side spin towards the left and try to bend it around that pin so it doesn't accidentally hit it. So, good luck with this hole, guys, and I'll see you guys for hole 8 coming up.